Just got this in. So this is the Cheerson CX-10SE, or the special edition of the Cheerson CX-10. So now the Cheerson CX-10 Micro came out quite a couple years ago now, maybe 2 or 3. I'm not sure. And ever since then, you can find these by a dime a dozen. They're everywhere. But Cheerson decided to update it, and they made it lighter and they made it fly longer. That's basically the major improvement to this drone. The original Cheerson CX-10, I've got a copy of one right here. This is a speckled one made for different company, but it's still Cheerson. As you can see side by side, that the CX-10SE is definitely thinner, it's definitely lighter, it looks like it's got a smaller battery, so the whole thing is made to be nice and lean. And you can see that especially in comparison to Cheerson's later camera model that they came out with this fall. As you can see, look at this one. This is the CX-OF. It's freaking huge compared to the SE. But that's the one thing about the SE. It's just like the original. There's no frills, there's no altitude hold, there's nothing crazy on this drone. It's just a regular old put it in the air and fly it manual. Just something to keep in mind. But as a result, it's cheap and it's got decent flight time. So like I said, original flight time of the Cheerson, the old Cheerson, old style one, was about 3.5 minutes. This should net us about 5 minutes. So let's put it in the air and give it a test run. Cheerson hasn't changed much. I mean, this is the controller. This is the general design of the controller here, as you can see. So I'm going to turn the drone on. Turn it on. And put it on a level surface, as level as this grass will allow me. And there we go. Just downed it and it's ready to go. Wow, there's something wrong with this. It's just literally flying away. Something's wrong with this thing. What on earth is going on here? I don't know where it went. It's nowhere to be found. And I'm just constantly running the bind sequence to try to find it, because that's one way you can sort of sometimes find these units when they go off. But I've never had this happen with a Cheerson product on a controller before, so I'm actually pretty shocked. There's no wind. There's really no wind right now. It wasn't wind that took it away. It's why I really want it back, because I wanted to prove a point that that was not user error. Okay, I flew maybe like 5 feet away from me, and the thing just decided to take off. It just flew off. And then it dropped. It fail-safed, so it's somewhere here in this field, but obviously I can't find that. And I was so focused on trying to figure out, like, why the hell isn't it responding to my control, that I didn't fully pay attention to exactly where it dropped. You know, maybe if I were to go watch this video, I'd find it, but I still know around where it dropped, and I'm not seeing it. I've walked up and down this place a ton of times, and I haven't seen it. So, you know, I'm going to consider this one lost. And I'm kind of disappointed. Not just kind of disappointed, I am disappointed. I was ready to fly this thing for 5 minutes, and it didn't last 15 seconds. So, that's it. That's the Cheerson CX-10 Special Edition. Special garbage is what it is.